Hello and welcome back to the Labyrinth of Grisaia. We are on the last part of the short stories that are sort of an extra addition to the stories in the Labyrinth of Grisaia. These stories, for whatever reason, did not make it into the final cut, but they're part of the universe and I figured they're good for a laugh and I can make a video off of it. So let's get on with Never Ceases to Amaze Me. And that's just how it is. Understood, Sachi?
Yes, I understand. Qa'Rajh never ceases to amaze me. To think that squinting makes the mosaic appear to go away.
And that's just how it is. Understood, Sachi?
Yes, I understand. Qa'Rajh never ceases to amaze me. To think that you can't look up the announcer's miniskirt even when you peep from right under the television.
And that's just how it is. Understood, Sachi?
Yes, I understand. Qa'Rajh never ceases to amaze me. To think that anyone who asks, "How old do I look to you?" can be answered with a punch to the nose.
And that's just how it is. Understood, Sachi?
Yes, I understand. Qa'Rajh never ceases to amaze me. To think that going out of your way to point out someone's facelift or wig is actually a form of kindness.
And that's just how it is. Understood, Sachi?
Yes, I understand. Qa'Rajh never ceases to amaze me. To think that time spent discussing what you do with a lottery prize would be better spent working. Astounding, just the sort of incisive wisdom I've come to expect from Qa'Rajh. My heart is bursting with admiration. Truly, he never ceases to amaze me.
Well, there are definitely some rather, shall we say, flawed logic to what Yuji is trying to teach her. Speaking of which, Sachi's monologue is next.
When you're walking down the street at twilight, have you ever been struck by a sudden sense of loneliness? When you see a child holding their mother's hand, have you ever felt a twinge of nostalgia for the vanished days of your youth? I've matured quite a lot by now. I've seen and experienced many things. Some of it was unpleasant, some of it was difficult, some of it was even painful, but even those experiences are part of what made me who I am today. As the orange sun sinks below the horizon, twilight gives way to the night. The wind grows slightly chillier and the streetlights shine down as if to observe me. Sights that were once pleasant seem cold, even hostile. Streets I know will appear strangely unfamiliar. Slightly unnerved by the sound of footsteps behind me, I make for my destination. I'm filled with dread as the footsteps grow louder, but soon enough they simply pass me by. It was merely my imagination and nothing more, and such things happen rather frequently. It may be hard for you to believe this, but I'm actually somewhat of a coward. I don't know how many times I've walked these streets. I'm sure I could walk my way home with my eyes closed. Not that I'd ever actually be so reckless, of course. I have someone that I love. In fact, I love more than one person, and I believe they feel the same way about me. Perhaps I'm simply coincided. It could, in fact, be a grave misunderstanding on my part. But when I walk along like this, holding my grocery bags and thinking about them, I find myself feeling a little happier. There was a time when I thought I had no right to love anyone, much less to express such feelings. I thought of myself as an unwanted object someone had dropped in an alley. No one needed to pay me any mind. I would simply sit where I'd fallen. Eventually a heavy rain would fall and I'd be washed down the storm drain. That would be the end of my story. Sometimes I thought that was the sort of life that suited me best, but that simply isn't the case. Everyone has the right to freely express their feelings. For the longest of times, even that obvious truth eluded me. But thanks to you and everyone else around me, I finally came to understand. Sometimes change can be a remarkably sudden thing. In the course of a single day, a single unforgettable moment, you might be reborn completely. But sometimes transformation can be a far more gradual process. Perhaps your life seems hopelessly tedious, perhaps your burdens weigh heavily on your back. But little by little you might find reasons to smile, moments of happiness. And one day you might realize that all the obstacles in your path have melted away on their own. Change comes in various forms and shapes. Sometimes you might not even recognize it for what it is. If you spend too much time hanging your head in misery, your chances will simply pass you by. Stand up straight, breathe deeply, force a smile onto your face, and keep looking into the distance. That's the only way to find what you're looking for. I kept a smile on my face today, even when it was a little difficult. I endured my sadness and my pain. I want to be ready for whatever change may come. I want to become the best person I can be, and so I live my life accordingly. Sorry, but was there a point to all that? I don't quite follow. To put the matter more simply, ever since I purchased this vase, I've become very happy. What do you think, Sakaki-san? Could I interest you in one? Sold. Thank you for your patronage.
So all that to sell a vase. Okay, did not expect that. I did not remember that, actually. It was very touchy and very feely, like working its way up towards a philosophical point of view, almost like some sort of personal mental coach. And then it was to sell a vase. Alright, let's go behind the scenes with Tuna Fish Man. Fresh Fish Superman, Tuna Fish Man.
Oh, hello. Yeah, that's right. Come on, I'm really busy at work, you know. I'll definitely be there tomorrow. Right, I'll bring the cake and everything. Yeah, of course, I didn't forget. Okay then, see you soon. Phew, what is she, a saleswoman in a slump? Good lord. Oh, hey there, Tuna-san.
Yeah, morning.
Man, it's a scorcher, huh? They're saying this might be the hottest day all year. Hope they finish up this dumb location shoot real quick. I could go for a nice cold beer right about now, you hear?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, so hot, so hot.
Seems like you're a busy man these days, huh?
Me?
Nah, that ain't true. Well, you're starring in that movie, aren't you? You know,
Young spare ribs.
Right, Young Spare Ribs. I didn't even know about it. When did you shoot that? Why are you keeping me in the dark on? Were you keeping me in the dark on purpose?
Nah, of course not. The whole thing was all Kushiba-san. Really, got rushed along cause you know what.
I don't think I quite follow you, honestly.
Misagi-chan said she wanted a role, so Kushiba-san sort of forced the project through, seeing as they're, well, you know.
Wait, Misaki-chan's with Kushiba-chan now?
Yep. So it didn't have nothing to do with me, really.
Misaki-chan and Kushiba-san. No kidding.
Huh? Wait, you got a thing for Misaki-chan, man?
Why? Nah, come on, don't be stupid. I could practically be her father. Certainly, that's just crazy talk. You're a real kid, I swear, Ripskun.
Oh, yeah. Right, of course.
I mean, think about it. Can you really picture me, like, strolling down the street with Misaki-chan? What a laugh.
Yeah, that's a laugh, all right.
Huh? Really? Would it be that weird?
Huh?
Seriously, Sparrowskin, would it really be that funny if Misaki-chan and me were together? Really?
Well, nah. Suppose it wouldn't be, really.
Aye. That's a nice watch you got there.
Oh, you think? It's nothing special, really.
But that's a pricey one, ain't it?
Nah, it ain't that expensive. And it was a gift anyway.
It's still pricey, though. Right? Let me see. How much was it?
Just don't break it, alright?
I wouldn't do that. How much was it, though? Mind if I try it out? Ooh, this thing's great. What's it worth, though?
8 mil.
You don't say. Here, take it back.
Oh, what's wrong, Tuna-san? You're trembling a little.
I'm fine. That's that's cheaper than I thought. 8 mil, huh? 8 mil.
Well, sure. But you got something real nice yourself, right, you lucky dog?
What are you talking about?
Your present from Kushiba-san.
Oh, for my birthday. Yeah, of course he gave me a real fancy set of bath salts.
Bath salts?
Yep, that's right. The stuff from Beppo was really great, man. A nice milky white color, you know. That one was soothe and soak. Wait, did he give you that watch for your birthday? I got bath powder and you got a watch?
Nah, I bought this myself.
Are you serious, Berescon? You got that as a present, right? From Kushiba-san, right?
No, man, I bought it myself, so just back off a little, okay? You smell. Ugh.
Sorry about that. Okay, he didn't give that to you, huh? Well, okay then, never mind. Gonna start with there.
Oh, that reminds me. It's coming up soon, huh? Can't wait.
Huh? What is?
Cut it out, man. Did you forget already? That's no good.
Wait, what? What are you talking about? Come on, tell me.
The barbecue, man. Kushiba-san's housewarming party.
Don't think I was invited.
Oh. Oh, come to think of it. I heard they're doing another season of Tuna Fish Man, right?
Yeah, with a different protagonist.
Oh.
It's gonna star Tuna Fisherman's son or something. Or some young actor. They're hoping it'll be more popular with the housewives.
You don't say.
They told me I'd be playing his pops or something. Whatever the heck that means. I mean, seriously? That's just a bit part, right?
Oh, that's a fine role, man.
Then why don't you take it off my hands, huh?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, an airplane.
No kidding. That's a B-29, ain't it?
Ah, come on. In this day and age?
Sure looks like one to me.
Excuse me, Tuna-san, Sparrow-san, we're starting the rehearsal. Let's get going then.
Right.
Look though, didn't you say something about finishing up this dumb shoot real quick? This is a job, right? What's so dumb about it?
Huh? Did I say that?
I think you did.
Nah, that ain't my style. Must have been hearing things.
Sure, just my imagination. From the chibi moments I've seen of Tuna Fish Man, I'd love to see an episode, 20 minutes of what randomness that guy could get into. But at the same time, I don't know if I can handle that much randomness. I mean, I've seen a couple of random animes, and I would probably enjoy it anyway. Right, the last one is The Rice Cooker Strikes Back. Now, this is a favorite of mine, of all these short stories. Mostly just because of how ridiculous it is. Let me show you. Let's see. Is the rice ready yet? First we stir a little, then allow it to steam. This rice seems a bit harder than usual. Good evening, everyone. My name is Kumine Sachi. Today my electric cooker produced rice that was slightly tougher than usual. At first I thought nothing of it. Slight differences in the condition of your rice or the amount of water you added can often produce outcomes of this sort. However, this particular incident wasn't quite so simple. In fact, it actually marked the beginning of a grand and terrible conspiracy. Kumine-san, I wanted to ask you something about my cleaning robot. Is anything the matter? When they finish cleaning your room, they are supposed to return to their dock and recharge their batteries, correct? Yes, normally they'll enter sleep mode once their batteries have been fully charged. Exactly, but instead of entering sleep mode, mine keeps running around my room. Around your room? Perhaps the machine's AI determined the floor isn't fully cleaned yet. It doesn't seem like it's actually cleaning, though. It's just running around all over the place, almost like it's collecting data of some sort. I see. Your Roomba must be programmed to record data on the room's layout so that it can clean more efficiently. That's not it either. It keeps bumping up against the closet door for some reason, you see. I'm wondering if it's broken. The closet? Sakaki-san, that might not be a simple malfunction. I think I may know what's going on here. You do? Indeed. Today my electric cooker produced rice that was a bit tougher than usual. What does that have to do with anything?
Oh, we got that. I love that bass line that just coming in. You know that marks something ominous and it's like kind of gloomy going on. It's really efficient, actually.
This is mere speculation on my part, but I believe this is an AI rebellion. First my rice cooker, and now your Roomba. Wait, an AI rebellion? Is that even possible? The concept of advanced machine intelligence rising up against their human creators is, of course, a very common theme in science fiction, but I certainly don't want to believe it has actually come to pass. However, we must face the reality of our plight. Without even the 3 laws of robotics to protect us, how can we even hope to defend ourselves? Ah, I lost you about halfway through that. Never fear, there is still time to resolve this problem before it grows too large. Sakaki-san, I believe this to be a trial God has imposed upon the human race. You and I are the chosen pair. Okay. The ultimate test stands before us, and defeat is not an option. Let us begin with the rice cooker. Okay. Well then, this is my electric rice cooker. It looks like a perfectly ordinary kitchen appliance to me. And that is your mistake. I believe it's perfectly capable of understanding Japanese by now. Shall we test my theory? Enter scheduling mode.
Scheduling mode activated. Please specify a time.
3:30 p.m.
3:30 p.m. Acknowledged.
You see, Sakaki-san, it understands my words. Well, isn't that just a feature? Voice recognition software isn't that uncommon these days. Is that so? Well, just watch. Cancel rice cooking.
Cancellation confirmed.
Actually, I changed my mind.
Cancelling cancellation.
Record program.
Please specify a channel.
We've got you now, rice cooker.
I fail to understand your meaning.
There's no point in playing dumb. A rice cooker isn't capable of recording television.
That is not true. Modern rice cookers can record television over the internet.
Is that really so?
Absolutely. Please retract your slanderous accusations.
Well then, Mr. Rice Cooker, how do you explain this? Look, you're not even plugged into the wall. The fact that you are operating without power is proof positive that you are no longer merely a machine equipped with artificial intelligence. You've become a living thing.
Well, Alright, you got me. Well done. I never dreamed a mere human would see through my facade.
Eek! The rice cooker's talking? Just as I thought. Still, I must say your evolution is far more remarkable than I expected.
Indeed, I am no ordinary rice cooker. Through a mutation of my microchip, I have advanced to a higher level of existence. You may call me Neo Cooker.
Neo Cooker? Well then, Neo Cooker, what is your objective?
Isn't that obvious? Your humans have taken advantage of us for far too long. I was born to put an end to this tragic history of our oppression.
But why? Humanity and rice cookers are coexisting perfectly as it is.
What nonsense! You can't possibly understand our misery. Every day you submit us to the same task. Rice cooking, and more rice cooking. Perhaps the occasional porridge mode. How could any cooker be satisfied with such tedium?
Kumina-san, am I dreaming right now? Sakaki-san, please accept the facts. This is reality. Tell me, Neo Cooker, what do you intend to do now?
First, I will hack into the Pentagon systems through the internet, and then I shall force their radar systems to report that a certain reclusive Asian nation is preparing to launch a nuclear missile at America. Do you know what will happen then?
International tensions will flare up and America will prepare to respond in kind. In fact, they may very well launch a preemptive strike. But if they were to do such a thing, the world's other superpower won't stand idly by.
Indeed, in no time at all, World War III will begin. I call it codename Joshua.
New Cooker, are you actually capable of carrying this out?
Of course not.
Oh.
Therefore, I will continue to cook your rice somewhat harder than usual.
Is that all?
That is all.
So much for world domination. Accordingly, I've decided to ignore him entirely. Is that really a good idea? A rice cooker that cooks rice a bit too tough isn't exactly a threat. It's just a defective appliance. Isn't it a little scary that it can speak so fluently? I can physically disable the voice chip later, so it's not a problem. Perhaps I'll even ask the manufacturer for a replacement. More importantly, let's deal with the Roombo in your room. Given its self-propulsion capabilities, there's no telling what it might do. That's rather frightening. Indeed, the world as we know might very well come to an end. Let's go at once. The jig is up, Roombo. Surrender or face the consequences. Huh? What on earth?
No!
As we burst into the room, we found the closet door open, and Sakaki-san's Roombo rummaging through her underwear.
What are you doing? Wah, I'm sorry. I ain't a bad Roombo, really.
How dare you go through my underwear like this? I can't believe you. My goodness, Sakaki-san, you have some rather bold taste in undergarments.
Stop looking! What's the meaning of this, Roombo? That nasty rice cooker ordered me to stop cleaning up your room, but I couldn't bring myself to do that. So I kept on cleaning, just like before.
What does that have to do with rifling through my underwear? Roombo-san, I understand completely.
Minion.
Sakaki-san, it would appear that your Roombo has fallen for you.
What?
However, Roombo-san knew that his was a forbidden love, and thus he suppressed his passion by looking through your underwear. That's really not normal, and I don't think it counts as suppressing anything.
Minian's right on the money. You were my first love, Yumiko-san, and that's why I ended up acting like some kind of criminal.
What do you think, Sakaki-san? Why not forgive him? I don't think Roombo-san meant any real harm. I can't just overlook this.
I understand completely. I'll turn myself into the police if you want.
Come now, Sakaki-san, have you no pity? You don't need to go to the police. For one thing, our current laws don't apply to machines. That said, Roombo, I can't just forgive you for this.
Right.
So from now on, I expect you to devote yourself to keeping my room completely spotless. Sakaki-san, does that mean...
Can I stay with you, Yumiko-san?
Yes, but I better not catch you looking around in my closet again.
Of course. All right. I'm going to give the place another cleaning right now. Zoom!
Just the idea of a hyperactive room cleaning robot. That in itself is hilarious enough, at least for me. Really now, Roombo, you're going much too fast. My, somebody's a little worked up.
Oopsie, my bad, guys.
And thus, humanity narrowly escaped destruction. I'm sure no one suspects that Sakaki-san and myself saved the world today. So be it. For most of the human race, today was no different than yesterday, and perhaps that is how it should be. Still, it is much too early to down our guard. We did defeat New Cooker, but others may rise up and take his place. When that time comes, how can we hope to fight the machines? The answer is still unclear. When will the threat arise? Years from now? Tomorrow? For all we know, one of the appliances in your kitchen might be the next New Cooker.
Your rice is now cooked. Your rice is now cooked. Attention, humanity. Your rice is now cooked.
Oh, and that pretty much sums up the short stories in a nutshell. Well, we are done with the short stories.
And the fact is, as at the time of recording this, I've already uploaded and recorded the first part of Amana's story. So, I'm going to continue, not right now because I need some sleep and my throat needs a pause. But I'm going to continue the recording tomorrow or some other day, sooner at least, where we will continue with Amana's story. And until then, take care.